I got this.
So that's one of your VIPs right there that she was just rescuing. It's a civilian. There, once these civilians are surrounded by soldiers, they kind of they let you take care of the zombie threat. They're pretty dependent on you for their survival. So you got to keep the zombies out of that LZ because you were just basically, there's a helicopter that's inbound that's going to go pick this woman up and take her back to safety.
A lot more gunplay in this one.
Oh yeah, we should say that. So basically, when the helicopter's on its way in, it attracts every zombie anywhere nearby.
Oh.
And so that's why you have these massive siege attacks on your base. But once you've completed it, once you've beaten back the zombies, the helicopter comes down and picks up any people that you've been protecting.
Yeah, and after that, once that's done, it goes back into normal State of Decay gameplay. So you're going to go out in the world, you're going to scavenge for supplies. The military's in just as much trouble as anybody else in this scenario. So, you've got to go out in the world and get supplies. You've got to recruit new soldiers to join you. You've got to rescue civilians. You're going to find a bunch of new guns out there. And then, one thing about one of the key aspects of State of Decay stays true. Once the helicopter's not hovering overhead, if you start firing off your gun, even in the base here, you're going to start drawing a lot of attention, and you're going to get overwhelmed pretty quickly.
Yeah. Did you grab a suppressor? I didn't.
I did. You can hook the suppressor up straight from here. Have you played our game? I'm just kidding.
Just making sure you did. I couldn't see it on your gun or anything.
I'm not saying much because there was three people primarily who...
Before you go,
real quick, hop out of the car and run around to the back. So one of the big new features, the other back. The other back.
Wait, the back of what? What are you talking about? Sorry.
The tree over there. One of the big new features of Lifeline, and actually we're patching this into the base game and breakdown as well, is vehicle inventory.
Look what I can do.
Yeah, you can see here on the right that he's opened up the vehicle inventory here, and he's got 6 slots on the trucks here that he can fill up. And not only can he put in, individual components just like he can in his backpack, he can actually load rucksacks in from that new slot he's got there on the left.
Let's go fill up. Let's go find a rucksack.
Let's upgrade the base real quick first before you go. So we got time.
Hit the brakes.
We want time for these. For people to be able to see these facilities up and running. So we got a bunch of new things going on here. First of all, go over all the way to the right to the defenses. So we didn't have these up for this first siege that you saw, but the next one is going to be bigger. We're going to want to have some help. So we've got over here. Scooch over to the right. We got minefields. We got fireworks distractions, and we got propane tanks. And if you hit that little star on the far left, though, it'll just build all of them.
Let's just do the whole.
Let's do the whole thing. Grab the bottom one too. So we basically just blew some ammo and fuel on those things, and in about 5 minutes, we have a bunch of traps and defenses outside the base that we can use to defend against the next siege.
And it's so much fun.
So he's building up the landing zone. We got the barracks. We've got a lot of these things are recognizable. Our library's turned into our ops center. This is where your commanding officer can set the tactics for your troops. So basically, while you're away from the base, scavenging, going on missions, doing stuff like that, you've decided what the guys back at base are going to be doing. Are they going to be going out and trying to scavenge for supplies themselves? Are they going to be trying to locate stranded soldiers, people whose units have been decimated, so that they can come and join your group? Are they going to be trying to thin the herd so you've got longer before your next big zombie attack?
Really, it's just kind of controlling what kind of trouble they're going to get themselves into.
Exactly, yeah. So sometimes it's a little bit of a slot machine where sometimes things are going to go well for them, and sometimes you're going to need to go and rescue them.
So big props to James McMillan, our environment artist.
Oh yeah.
Who, over the last year or so, as a labor of love, has crafted the world that you're about to see.
Yeah.
With very little help from anybody.
Yeah, well, while we were working on Breakdown, which was our our last expansion that didn't bring with it a new map. The reason it didn't have a new map is because James was working on this map the entire time that we were building Breakdown. Yeah. And so this is sort of the culmination of multiple projects worth of effort.
So you'll see the bean-eating technology has remained. The people like beans. I wanted to take a real quick second to promote something that we feel really strongly about, and that enough to include it in our game. We're also going to talk about it on the website. It's Operation Supply Drop, which is it's a nonprofit that gets games and game systems and game-related stuff to soldiers who are deployed, and also soldiers who are recovering from injuries that they've that they've sustained while serving our country. One of their they're at www.operationsupply.org, and they have an upcoming event called 8-Bit Salute, which is 24 hours of gaming. You can go to their website to thank you for, there we go. Ricari just put it up on the chat. You can go get details about Operation Supply Drop and 8-Bit Salute from the website. I know Sonia is going to be posting some stuff up there too, but it's what the troops out in the field who are hanging it out there for us every day. It's what they really want when they come back from doing their dangerous work.
And they also need it in the zombie apocalypse, apparently.
Yeah, yes, that's true.
Well,
hey, Mr. Monster, thanks for your donation. That was really quick, actually. Unless you just did it before we even got
He
here.
may have done it before. So we got this is called Black Friday. Why? This area is called Black Friday.
Oh, well, it used to be an old shopping mall. It was closed down before the zombie apocalypse hit, but it was with the big wide parking lot. It was a perfect place to land a helicopter,
Yeah.
and with the fences that the real estate people put up to keep graffiti artists out ineffectively. It was a really defensible spot. But because it's a shopping mall with a bunch of people, we'll call them people, crowding outside the gates trying to get in, they thought Black Friday would be a good name for it. So that's what the soldiers call it. That's the name that it's picked up. And that's the call sign you end up using on the radio.
All right. So let's get out and let's go look for some...
Did you build a latrine?
Oh my gosh, let me kill this person first.
You can't leave the base without a latrine.
Yeah, you have to build a latrine. Because they say the bean-eating technology even extends to our latrine. If you just sit around waiting and staring at the latrine long enough, and Brant can attest to this, eventually somebody is going to show up and start eating beans on the toilet.
I actually spent the last 4.5 months doing nothing but staring at the latrine.
Yeah.
He dropped the mic when they used it for the first time.
So did you build a latrine? I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was staring at you. Not
It's in process.
Okay.
I'm going to go out and find some... you're going to notice that there's some new searchable areas.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Often the back of trucks, delivery trucks. Specifically the smaller delivery trucks.
Yeah, this map is very centered on the highway, on the road, and so we wanted to make sure that there was plenty of road-based stuff going on, including those delivery trucks. Check out this military vehicle, by the way.
Yeah, awesome.
It's our first new vehicle in a while, and it's pretty cool. It's the toughest vehicle in the game. It's got the biggest capacity. It's basically your dream vehicle for
Okay, this
drive
controller
around
is
State of
sticking.
Decay.
The only thing missing are monster truck tires.
Yeah.
It's true.
So should we pull up the map and show them the map?
I will, as soon as I park.
So zoom back. So just take a second and imagine what would happen if a large, densely populated area, if everybody started turning into zombies, and then they turned other people into zombies and zombies and zombies and zombies and zombies. Yeah, that's that giant red area in the middle. There's hundreds of thousands of zombies in there. It's called the danger zone. And so you want to kind of avoid it as much as you can.
It's called the what?
The danger zone.
Danger zone!
Yeah, this.
Right.
And so, you're going to see here on the map that there are areas that you can kind of go in and work your way into the danger zone. There's going to be some interesting places around the edges there, and even, a giant tunnel that goes through the middle of it. But you're going to want to be careful because hundreds of thousands of zombies,
That's a large number of zombies.
Yeah, that's a lot of zombies.
That's like twice as many as 10 zombies.
Yeah, and it's more than we've ever had in our game before, right? So, yeah, if you go in that area, you're probably going to die, which, as you've learned from our game, means that character's gone forever. Even poor Alicia Hawk's here, and so, that would be very sad. So you don't want to do that.
Yeah, so Brent's about to go do that.
So each one of these... No, but I'll live. I promise. Each one of these off-ramps also offers, a little bit different of a flavor.
Yeah. There's the docks, there's the sort of grocery store shopping area, there's a little downtowny area, there's a residential zone. Each of them is sort of its own little different kind of community.
So, yeah. I'm not going to go down here. I'm going to go...
Should we find a mission? Should we go to the tunnel? Should we
let's
save the tunnel for later?
We could save the tunnel for later.
Yeah, check your map. I think you probably have a mission. Someone
Yeah.
to rescue.
Let's see here. We got
Oh, there is somebody way
there's
up.
a horde.
that's a horde, and then we got a civilian over down the east side.
Is there?
On the east side of the city, yeah, over there. Over there. Oh, it's
Wait.
right there.
Oh,
It's right
over
there.
here?
It's right
Is
there.
it right there?
I wasn't going to tell him.
Is it right here?
I think it may be in that building.
So most of your travel is going to be done up here on the roadway. It's a completely different feel, and I think James really captured the sort of raised roadway. Is this
Yeah, I think it's the right spot.
Yeah, I think if you follow that little arrow.
Arrow?
Yeah, Chris actually Chris upgraded that arrow so that it would actually sort of point you the way you need to go around the highway instead of pointing to straight across the map. Across the map, it works great in the original map.
Yeah, they're under attack.
I think they
You are under attack.
I don't need help.
It said, is there a beer factory in here? That'd be great, right?
Yeah, finisher.
Any optimization for mouse and keyboard?
We actually just released a new patch on the PC I guess it was last week, and it had some good performance fixes in there. I think everybody that's played it has been really happy with it.
Get him, Brant. Get him.
Nice. Oh, wait, oh, he's still scared.
Oh,
that was so awesome.
Nice.
I don't think he'll do that again.
No.
Yeah.
He learned his lesson.
You talk to that guy.
Brant, is it tough not being able to hear it?
No.
No, not
I'm
at
good.
all. You got this?
The sound in our game is so terrible that I don't even like to listen to it ever.
Thanks, Kevin.
No, we got great sound. We're lucky.
I think there's new music.
Yep.
A bunch of new
Oh,
audio.
Yep. New story. It's all.
It's all pretty new.
Guess what this guy? Oh, there he is. He was just taking some extra time. Oh, should I show him the new outpost back here?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
totally. So we've got because you're in the military.
Whoa!
Ah!
Not so sweet.
Zombies love drones.
That's one thing to keep in mind. There are still zombies in this game.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
So you've got a new kind of like location basically on our map. These military sites. You can drop an outpost on these, and they'll unlock new radio options for you. So this one right here, this is a drone site. It's got this little drone launcher here.
What?
Which Brant invented a new drone for
I
us.
did
which is
because I didn't
great.
want to get sued by McDonnell Douglas or one of the other.
So we got so basically if you drop an outpost on this, what you'll get the ability to launch drone strikes and do drone recon. So drone recon, when you have basically puts a drone in the sky that is telling you where all the zombies are at all times, also identifying all the buildings around you, things like that. So you don't necessarily need to survey.
Whoa!
Yeah, get away from that guy. And if you're trying to stealth, it's like zombies can't sneak up on you if you got a drone watching your back. And then the drone strike is actually my favorite one of our. We've got several different airstrikes.
Hey.
That's my favorite one because what?
Do we have Futter? Is Futter in the chat room? Futter?
Identify yourself, Futter.
DD?
Is he in there?
Let's see.
Oh no!
Oh.
No, that was answer
Oh,
to a
wait,
different
yeah.
question.
Oh.
There is going to be about a 20 to 30 second bit till
Okay.
they responded.
Well, if so, I've got a special little gift for Futter. You made it, buddy. You made it, and the pies came right with you.
Is that a picture of Futter?
Is that really the only licensed pie out? That's
It's
pretty
the
big deal.
only licensed pie warehouse in Danforth, which by the way is the city that you see.
Oh yeah, this is the city of Danforth. So this is the city. Like when at the end of State, I won't spoil the end of State of Decay for those of you who haven't.
A year on.
But there's discussion of other cities that might be around, and this is actually the nearby city. So this is going on. The story of State of Decay Lifeline is parallel to the story of the original State of Decay. So when you're first inserted into the city, that's around the same time that the fishing trip is wrapping up in the original State of Decay.
Oh, wrong one.
And so our writer,
I should check the arrows on the mini map.
our writer Andy wrote a bunch of little like updates and he called them sit reps. Little sit reps that tell you what's going on in the rest of the world, including Spencer's Mill, so you can kind of keep track of what's going on in your story here in Lifeline at the same time as what's going on in Spencer's Mill. So kind of make that connection to the original game, even though this is a whole new cast of characters, a whole new story, whole new everything. But we thought you'd want to basically recognize that you're in the same world and that you're dealing with the same stuff.
Okay, I have an important question. Is the latrine finished?
I'll go over and check the latrine. Look, no.
No, not finished.
It is under construction. They're taking this construction very seriously, though.
Do we have enough materials to build other things? Can we build a workshop and?
Let's try.
And the generator.
Why would you? I already started some other projects.
Oh yeah, okay. You have the workshop. When the workshop save that one. When the workshop's done, we can build a generator.
We can build a generator.
Yeah.
What do generators do?
Generators provide electricity, believe it or not.
Wow.
And basically, a lot of our higher end stuff. We got a few new actions that you can perform, like at the barracks. It's not just for soldier capacity anymore. It's actually we've got a action in there called reading lights, which if you've got power, then you're still. I know it's very.
High tech,
very real world and
yeah.
high tech. Yeah. But yeah, basically, lets your soldiers sort of study after hours, and so all of their skills improve faster. That's with electricity. Some of our higher end crafting options are you need electricity, and our biggest, fattest supply drop. You need to actually have electricity to boost your signal and get your best supply drops. Supply drops, by the way, we haven't talked about yet. He just repaired the LZ in the middle. So remember, at the very beginning of the stream, this H was barely painted, and there were dead bodies strewn around.
We did the important thing. We finished painting the H.
Otherwise, the helicopter wouldn't know where to land.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
It would partially land.
Yeah. So yeah,
I painted the H. Sorry, go ahead.
So basically, you can order supply drops in from HQ. So there's several different ones you can order. They cost different amounts. Take different amounts of time. Right now, I think you can't afford any of them. Oh no! Right now we've lost contact with HQ, so we'll need to upgrade our radio. But yeah, you can get a weapons drop. Eventually, the weapons drop is basically like a slot machine for all of the new weapons that Brant's been adding to the game. He added 40 new weapons to this version of the game.
I'm slacking. I'm slowing down.
Yeah, no, we're not quite up to 200 yet total. At least on the gun side, we've got like 190 guns, I think, in the game right now. So he's added 40 more, and so if you want to see those new guns, you can grab the weapon supply drop, and basically I give you 2 random ones of the new guns.
You can also go to imfdb.org to see it, because we had some really cool people working on an you guys heard me say it once.
Those letters?
IMFDB.
Yeah, go to those letters.
Yeah.
Yeah, those.
You put that in your cell phone or something, I think.
So did you guys add any new lines of text with this DLC, for instance, when you brought stuff home originally or back to your camp? They always kind of said the same
thing. There's actually the military they've got this concept called radio discipline, which is there's guys out there who might actually need to use the radio to save their lives, and so there's not a lot of idle chatter on the radio. So there's less just sort of people joking around over the airwaves, and it's a lot more kind of spare and professional.
There's like 68% less chance of shooting a pony in the head.
Yeah, we do have 0% of the ponies in this game that were in the original game.
Are you calling Lily unprofessional?
Yes.
What's down
nice dramatic pause.
I think there might be a danger zone down here.
Well, I don't even know what you're talking about as far as this danger zone stuff. So, total crap.
Yeah,
I don't believe it.
He's been you've been on a highway, and we do know where highways lead.
Yeah, this build.
Thank you. So
I figured that one out.
Actually, yeah, I did.
So
what happened?
I really think it's time for me to explore the big city. You know what? I think it's time. Even though everyone tells me I shouldn't. Whoa! What's this? I'm gonna. Holy crap! No! No! It is not the time! It is not the time!
What did you just throw?
Grenade behind me.
I don't think that was behind you.
No, I threw it at the post so it would bounce and hit.
Oh, that was sweet.
Behind.
You did that on purpose?
That's what pro players do, guys. That's what those of us, who know what we're doing, zombie apocalypse. Instead of just throwing a grenade and hoping it hits somebody.
You bounce it off a post.
You bounce it off a post.
That's a very specific branch of military training.
Not many
It's
people
actually-
actually graduate
Yeah,
from that.
yeah, there's actually a special patch you get to wear in uniform when you've done that.
So
It's like Cub
that was
Scouts.
a danger zone. I can go in it and
And
die.
die for us.
Yeah, we don't want to lose Hawks. She's very important.
It's
So I think up here to your right, there's actually a survey point. So just like in the first game,
Not
in the
that
base
one.
game, you'll be able to climb up on the survey point. You'll kind of discover all the buildings around you.
oh
And
but
you-
no,
similar-
it's down here on the.
Yeah,
We don't
the
need to
radio
actually
tower.
survey, probably. But.
The
You said up on the right.
Yeah,
They also said west or east last time, and you went west.
Can
You still only bring
The,
one companion with you?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you can bring actually. It's really important actually to bring your companions with you because we've kind of stuck with some of the philosophy that we brought over some of the philosophy from Breakdown, where we're actually hoping that people will play through this multiple times. We've got multiple different ways that the story can turn out, and so we've tried to make the game really fast to get into, and there's a lot of different ways it can end, including, abject failure on your mission is actually a valid ending to the story. There's a lot of zombie media out there that's tragic, and to be true to that, we've kind of made it possible for you to lose. So if you lose all of the playable soldiers at your base, it's basically like you've lost all command and control, and your commander pulls you out and extracts you. So bringing people along, building trust with your guys, getting them to the point where they're actually playable. You don't actually do all that now.
Okay.
Getting to the point where they're actually playable is critical to your survival, to your ability to get to the end. Because you don't want to just start. You start with a couple of playable characters.
I need to cheat.
But if you hello,
I do need to cheat, guys.
Don't cheat. No, don't cheat.
what are you gonna do?
No, I'm gonna change time of day.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
That's totally cool.
I'm just gonna, get to a safe spot before I do.
Yeah, my boss has reminded me no spoilers. That's we're being very careful. We picked the time in the story that's got the least story in it. So we're hopefully you can't you're not going to see anything here that'll mess up your experience.
So the other thing you'll notice is it's kind of hazy. It turns out a bunch of the city is on fire, and that's bad for the breathable air index. And so at times it's going to be hard to see around, but you will get these cool silhouettes.
These trees are also full of pollen.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
High allergy.
So really, between the getting on the highway to get everywhere and the smog in the air, this is basically like life in LA. This is our accurate simulation of LA.
So this
of Los Angeles.
This is another of the new outpost types. This is a PMC outpost, and so you can if you hook up, it's a satellite uplink, and it's a link back to the PMC base. And if you hook a couple of these up, then PMCs can get called in to help you out.
Yeah, so you have a bunch of mercenaries chasing you around. You can also call them in for sniper support, so they can headshot zombies right out in front of you from somewhere mysteriously in the city.
I think those radio towers, maybe.
Yeah, probably that huge water tower.
They're in
over
helicopters.
You didn't see it
there. I'm
coming.
pointing so that you at home can see what I'm seeing on the screen.
Like
There
water
it
towers,
is.
like up there.
Yeah, like that one.
Hmm.
I bet that's where they are.
Whoa, there's a really interesting ladder set up there too.
Yeah, I know. Somebody put a lot of effort into putting
It's
details like
a
that on
heavily engineered ladder.
there.
Do you climb it the right way? No.
Do you climb it the right way? He asked me. No, because when I build things, I like to have people climb them the wrong way.
Okay, good. That's good.
Can't be New York, no traffic.
So down here on the radar, you're going to notice the little number 2, and it's got a yellow backdrop.
Oh yeah.
So one of the things that's happening, so these sieges happen at your base, and the reason that happens is the zombie population in the city is swelling up, and at the same time, this helicopter is driving in every once in a while to
Look
pick
at
up
those zombies.
pick up civilians and drop off supplies, and it's going to draw attention. So that's kind of an index into the threat level that's currently going on back at your base, and so you want to keep an eye on it. Right now, two's kind of medium. You probably noticed after the siege it dropped down to 1. Over time, it's going to climb up, and eventually it's going to reach a breaking point where a siege is imminent, and you'll want to get back to the base to defend it.
Yeah, so when it hits 3, that's when you're gonna want to start driving back to the base, because that siege at your base, it's gonna happen whether you're there or not. So if you're there, then you can protect your people, you can fight the zombies off yourself. if you're not there, you're still going to be getting notifications of what's going on during that siege, and most of it won't be good if you're not there to lead.
Generally, it'll be bad things.
Gonna...
So, you really?
No, because
catch this one. Catch this next one. James, the environment artist / level designer,
shoot.
he likes jumps.
Whoa!
Whoa, that was nice.
Did you see me clear that?
Oh, check this out, by the way. So right there, right next to you, see that big tank? That's our fireworks trap. So you notice there's some big old fireworks attached to it. So if you shoot that thing, the fireworks will go off and they'll start pulling in zombies.
Or
and then
drives on it.
Yeah, or somebody drives on that. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Depends on how hard you hit it. Yeah, that bong didn't quite work.
It turns out driving into fireworks doesn't always set them off.
Yeah, even in the real world, it's really disappointing after playing video games.
We should
nobody's doing it right.
We should throw a rucksack in the back of one of these trucks.
Oh yeah, we probably got some time. Good, do
There's
it.
some buildings right across the road here. There's old
I think that's why we originally left the base.
fast food restaurant.
I'm gonna probably get killed doing something mundane like this, right? Great war hero. I walk in here to find a box of apples, and I get my head bitten off. All right, hopefully.
No zombies. Keep it quiet.
I am. I didn't do a fast search. Threat level 3.
Uh-oh.
Oh, siege is imminent.
Oh, yes.
Load up ruck.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna take more.
And so bring that ruck back to the truck, and then go get the other one too.
Yes, sir.
I'm in charge.
Blam. Stash.
Cool.
I'm
Let's
gonna do it again.
Let's get some more supplies.
Hey, it's only logical that I should be able.
Oh.
That I should be able to throw this in the.
Oh God! Attention.
Don't worry.
Do it quick.
I
Do
got
it.
time.
Do
I got
it.
time. Oh.
Ammo.
Yeah.
Sweet moves.
I'm like digging my nails into my hands watching you play.
Oh, look at that! I
firework.
triggered it.
Nice.
That's gonna cover my escape.
Yeah.
Oh, that
that
one
one too.
You're leading them back to the base.
Yes, I am.
Follow
me.
Tie it to the back of your truck.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So one thing you'll notice here, there's a little icon showing up over the parking spot. If he drives in there, and there's actually 2 parking spots. If you park next to that guy,
I'll park over here.
it's going to turn the supplies in for you automatically.
Yeah, so if you went back to the back of that truck right now, if he was helpful, then you'd be able to...
I'm tired.
Yeah, so it's gone. It's all delivered back into your inventory.
That's pretty cool. Does this one have anything in it? No.
Nope.
No.
So just to repeat, whether or not you buy Lifeline, you're going to get that feature. So you should at least come back and play your old copy of State of Decay once Title Update 5 comes out, because you're getting that feature for free.
This is a very high-tech
What you're not
latrine.
getting for free, as features go, is
the
this.
latrine. Yes.
And certainly not cleaning of the latrine. That definitely doesn't come for free.
That costs a serious amount of
Oh, a zombie siege is happening.
Oh, well.
Maybe you can go to the bathroom later.
I'll go to... Well, it's a siege. I'll probably go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Whether he's at the latrine or not, going to the bathroom is a done deal.
So one thing that you'll notice when it kicks into siege mode, everybody's going to empty out of the barracks and everything and kind of come out here and take up defensive positions in the base.
And these guys are going to be running along.
Where?
To the warehouse across the street.
For some reason.
That's an important tactical position if you're a zombie to take out.
Zombies don't care.
Hit the propane tank.
Oh, propane tank. Nice.
So, they're mostly coming from the east side. That's
oh yeah.
So
we've got mines going off over here.
Yeah. You'll see periodically explosions happening.
And the mines play a key role in the later sieges because it's going to help thin out the herd. And they do deplete over time, so they'll really thin out the early waves, and then as the waves keep coming, you'll still get the occasional zombie that steps in the wrong place, and good times roll. But beyond that, more of them are going to get to the gates and break them open.
Zombie was going after a dude.
And that's actually a new thing. So you'll notice here we decided that given that we're letting the guns fly a little looser here, the little ammo going a little looser, we've made it so you can shoot through all the fences on the perimeter of the base, so you can actually protect the base from within it rather than having to break through your own windows and go out there and take out zombies and come back in. And actually, if the zombies come and attack these gates, they'll actually break it so it can't be closed, and you'll have to go repair it with your magical hammer technology.
Mm-hmm. That hammer's only useful for fixing gates, though.
That's right.
So you notice that the mines aren't happening as much. And then there's a special right here that needs to be dealt with.
He's just special.
But they're going to get through at some point. Especially if I let them.
Oh, that one climbed.
He did.
Yeah.
Climbed over.
And they're going to your output, or to your facility.
Well, this is the medical facility that I built.
Yeah, so some of your soldiers here are uniformed soldiers you brought in with you. Some of them are actually reservists who are living in the city who volunteered their time. So you can see some of them are in uniform, some of them aren't. But this is all. Everybody here is military. Everybody here is well trained. You'll note that when you look through your characters, congratulations, by the way. When you look through their characters, they've all got the basic training trait and like military training traits. All of your guys, they start out more capable than the characters did in the original game.
Yeah, and you'll notice, given that they've got military training, they take better defensive positions. They use their guns a lot more. So you'll see a lot more NPC action here at the base.
Yeah, because once all the zombies know where you are, suppressors just aren't that important anymore. And you really get to kind of cut loose with the guns, which is nice, because we have 190 guns in the game, and a lot of times we just want to go wild and shoot up some zombies. But in the base game, when you do that, you're basically asking for a horde to come down on you. So we wanted to one of the reasons we went for the military angle was because we wanted to create some scenarios where you actually could use the guns and have the joy of headshots.
I really should switch. She's really tired.
Oh, that's true. Well, who do we want to be now then?
Well,
I think we might only have. Okay,
there's
we've got
Kilo.
Cool. Yeah. So this is Kilo.
Hawks is probably already going into the barracks. Yep, she did. She's gonna go lay down. She's tired.
I think she's gonna go play video games.
Maybe. The Operation Supply Drop was so convenient.
Fidget games.
I don't need no stinking medicine. It's my favorite shotgun I've ever made, ever.
Yeah, so Kilo's more of a close range guy. He's got his shotgun, his pry bar that he beats people to death with.
Should we go check out the tunnel?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think the tunnel is a great idea. There's all sorts of fun jumps.
And then there's the other ones.
Hey, you're gonna take another one now, right? That's why you alluded to this.
Oh, you're gonna flip your car.
Yeah.
I will not. I will not
No
flip
faith.
my car. I will not flip my car.
I'm not sure that the zombie apocalypse is a good time to take your vehicles over
Look
the
at that.
jumps.
Landed it.
Nice, nice work.
I'm actually trying to think of a better time to
Ye
take
of
your car
little
randomly over
faith.
jumps on the highway.
Maybe there's never a good time. Although, there are a lot of cars around, so
Yeah,
you've got a few to
exactly.
spare.
Ye
That's
of little faith. Like I wasn't gonna land that every time. 100%.
So
Hey, what's-
James has been kind to us in that
what's
he's placed an extra car next to every jump,
Maybe
so
points.
you can take every jump once and not feel bad about it.
This
Oh, it's very dark in here.
this can't be a bad place to be.
It's like the smallest freeway entrance /
Hey,
ever.
there's some other people here. Hey
I
guys.
think they're having a party.
Hey
It's
guys.
like a conga line.
It's
Yeah,
a
I think
dance
it's
party. Uh-oh. I'm in the middle of a...
Danger zone.
Thank you, Archer. We love you. So this is absolutely not a place that you want to spend a lot of time, because eventually your car is not going to do so well running over zombies.
I think they can pull the doors off in this game.
Yeah, and it
I need to
it
stay
used to
away
be that our danger zones are basically full of bloaters most of the time too. So you would try to drive through them and you'd always get gassed every single time.
Eventually
That's
My-
how it was at PAX East.
my
that
luck
was
is
rad.
going to run out.
Yeah, we would always when we were showing the game at PAX East, we basically always brought people
Get
down
off
here to the tunnel.
car.
I think you called it the happy zone.
It's the happy zone.
The happy
yeah.
zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd bring people down to the happy zone.
So
It's happiness for us.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
we can't help but smile when we watch people down there.
Yeah, because whenever the main character, we had this, at the PAX East booth, we had this like massive screen, and anytime the people who were playing on that massive screen, whenever their character got ripped in half, our line got a little bit longer.
just to answer all the questions right now, not drivable. Okay.
It's got a flat tire.
Not drivable.
Obviously, I
It's a
don't
flat
want
tire.
to drive a car with a flat tire.
I'm just gonna nip that in the bud. Not drivable.
So do we have any questions that we can answer?
Yeah, let's see.
You know what? Sonya's been in there just knocking out as
Hey,
many as possible.
should-
Oh, yeah?
should we,
Has she been answering them accurately?
Well, that I don't know.
Should we?
That I don't know.
Nah.
Daisy doesn't need any props.
Privacy concerns.
That's right.
So this is another one of the areas, an industrial and shipping area. Another one of those great sort of flavor areas that Macmillan made. He's so good at.
The danger zones don't spread like infestations. We do still have infestations in the game. And they will spread just like they always have.
Yeah,
but,
there are hordes that you need to keep in check as you're
Yeah.
kind of roaming around the map. Oh, what have you found here?
I don't know.
Placed.
I don't know. Somebody was welding up here. I'm just gonna. What?
Oh, survey.
I can survey, but surveys are boring.
and sniping with a shotgun is also.
Surveys aren't boring. They're incredibly essential. But you know what's really fun? Jumping puzzles.
Oh!
Or not.
You can't grab ledges when you're holding a shotgun in one hand. Oh, wait. Call in a drone strike. Do you have those?
Yeah, we might not have actually outposted that thing.
Oh, dang it.
We didn't outpost
We need
it.
cheats. Oh, wait.
I thought we.
I don't think we even have a cheat that'll give it to you.
we used to.
Failures.
It would be nice if we had a programmer who could do something like that once.
That one's on me. I can
That's
make
content.
that. I can make
That's
that happen.
content.
So yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, you could go outpost one of those things and you'll get it.
Take over.
You passed off, huh?
Not anymore. He's playing bad.
I always play with the mouse and keyboard.
It's not an excuse.
Shut up.
Chris is the one who's most responsible for our PC adaptation of the game. So he's
Yeah.
pretty hardcore in the PC version.
Myself and Zip. Zip takes care of a lot of the
Yeah,
all of
that's
our
true.
stuff.
Yeah, it is pretty much the two of you. You're the one I had to talk to because you're the one doing the interface.
think
I
there's
could
one
just
other
leave
type
Zip
of,
alone.
Back
Oh,
up
yeah.
here.
What's this?
It's a C battery of the 274th.
Oh, sweet.
Cool.
It's a satellite uplink to
An artillery strike!
plus. Plus, you know, there's some fun stuff.
Are those the ones that went in old cameras and stuff? C batteries.
Is that laptop built to scale?
It is.
That's actually the laptop we're playing on right now.
That's it. We all circle around Brand's desk and give him art critiques at work.
Just so someday I'll be less unappreciated.
Don't worry, he does the same thing to me
Nice.
when zombies run through fences.
Yes.
I just sigh though.
Oh, see,
Like that.
Right there. That's, yeah.
I'm just gonna leave here.
Did you outpost it?
Oh, yeah, make an outpost.
Oh,
Oh, you gotta kill these zombies first.
well, now there's zombies. Hello.
I think he wants to be
Oh.
friends.
He just wants a hug.
He was just using advanced military slow motion
Oh!
technology.
Grenades. That's right. They don't teach you that in basic training.
Okay, they're gonna keep coming through the fence there because I obviously didn't fix it. Oh wait, is that my job? Well, probably. Actually,
Probably.
it probably is.
It's somewhere between the two of us.
Yeah.
We're still betaing.
Yeah, actually, I'm impressed that we've seen so few bugs.
So when does this come out?
This comes out in early June. We haven't picked an exact day yet, but we're working working pretty hard getting this stuff done. But yeah, early June is when it's coming out.
Do you have a
So
price point on it yet?
we do not have an official price
What?
point on it. We're not expecting it to be too out of the range of what Breakdown costs, though. So $67. No,
Wait, is that how much?
that's not how much Breakdown
Okay.
costs. No.
Oh, Screamer.
Oh,
Did you roll between his legs?
I did.
That was amazing.
That's
He's
how
all
you,
confused.
That's how you get away from screamers.
That's good. I'm glad you're the one playing because I don't know if I could have pulled that move off.
Yeah.
So would you guys ever carry on the story from the original State of Decay?
Well, that's a good question. It's kind of difficult because everybody's story in State of Decay ended differently. It would be kind of difficult for us to sort of decide to pick it up and even figure out what was going to go on. I mean, obviously, There's there's a few certain characters that we know certain things about their fate if you got through the game, but there's a lot of characters where it was really completely up to you. So it's we definitely want the franchise to continue, but it'll be a delicate matter to figure out exactly how we handle the specific characters and stories from the original State of Decay.
Yeah, the most important thing to us is kind of putting a lot of tools and a sandbox in the players' hands and letting them kind of create their own little world.
Exactly.
Inside of here.
Yeah, sort of the flexibility of the story, I think, is one of the things that I find most compelling about the franchise. Is the fact that everyone really is having their own experience, and any future work that we put in this franchise, and one of our priorities is continuing that, making sure that people have all the tools to tell their own stories.
Do any of the soldiers have adverse traits like some of the survivors did in the base game?
Yeah, you'll want to look at your character sheets and check them out. But yeah, there's some soldiers who are just complete badasses. There's other soldiers who have some personal problems they're working through. I've got one trait called used to torture animals.
That's terrible.
Seriously?
That's awful. That's awful.
There's something
Jeffrey.
wrong. Oh, don't stop here.
What's that?
For some reason, there's supposed to be a truck there.
There's actually, if you've been watching our Twitch streams over the past year or so, there is actually an animal torture theme.
Incendiary barrage. What's
on,
this?
So.
The mystery.
How do I throw it? Oh,
Do you play this game?
How do I play our game?
That is the best question I've ever received for any game that I've worked on.
There's some fire. Some fire right here.
Did devs actually play this game?
No.
Eat it, zombies! Oh, they're on fire. There's ghosts on fire.
Yeah.
Running away. Running away. Zombie ghosts. Where else can I go?
Oh, hey, somebody just asked if there was offline simulation, which is...
That was a big part of the original game.
Yeah, it's a huge part of the original game, and it's actually one thing that's kind of special about Lifeline is the fact that there's a lot more time pressure. You've actually been sent into the city to accomplish a particular mission. There's certain people you need to save. There's certain things you need to accomplish while you're here. And the idea of sort of, you put down the game for a week, and then you come back and a week has passed in game time, and you totally abandoned your mission and your commanding officer, that just sounded silly. It didn't really work with the way that this game was going to work. So... as far as offline simulation goes, there's basically none. When you leave the game, I mean, there's like a small amount of time that passes technically, but really, the game isn't going to take off without you. When you leave it for a while, you're going to come back. Your mission's going to be in the same place that it was, and you're still going to be trying to accomplish the same thing you were last time. Which is different from from the original State of Decay, but that's sort of when you're making an expansion like this, one of the things you're trying to do is figure out, well, how can I make this different? How can I make this provide something that's a little different from what people have been doing before?
I love watching a mouse and keyboard player actually try to use the controller with this car.
I just do donuts all over.
This is
You
my
either
favorite
do donuts
car.
or you ram into everything.
Yeah, like going up on two wheels when you spin around is like my favorite thing to do in this car.
Are you trying to kill Kilo?
That's right. Oh,
Yeah.
what's that?
Well,
Oh, no,
Get in
that's
there.
Get
in
the
there.
shotgun back.
Brant unequipped it. Oh, equip.
I did that because I knew I was going to hand you the controller.
He's like, doesn't want you to break his perfect shotgun. That is another thing we might actually not see because we won't be playing long enough. But the new workshop, oh my gosh.
This is bad.
Do you have grenades left? You better, you might
ready.
need them.
You might need to go out strong.
Blaze, oh glory, do it!
Oh,
Bye-bye, guys.
what's happening?
Once again.
Oh, the car too. I took out the car in a blaze of glory.
The car was injured as well, and the fire
I
hydrant.
got an achievement.
Nice. So the new workshop allows you to, because you guys are playing this game while I'm trying to explain things.
Sorry.
Fox is all filled up.
Yeah, so the new workshop lets you actually repair your weapons in the base instantly by spending supplies. So you don't. So it's no longer about, because we're not expecting you to sort of play the game for days, since we're not doing the offline simulation. Just leaving your weapon in the inventory and letting it get repaired overnight. It's not as much of an option anymore. And so now, so if you've got a damaged weapon and you've got the new workshop, you can just go into your community inventory, find that weapon, and just repair it. Just spend some influence and repair it. So, what now? Are you guys about tired of this now? Should we just...
My brain just looks frustrated.
I'm watching this guy completely ruin the vehicles that I so graciously provide for him. Oh, and Kilo. I mean,
Well,
Kilo was a good kid. He was.
He didn't
was-
deserve what happened. Are
he
you
was-
just trying to kill everyone now?
that's
Yeah.
right. No, I'm just playing with the zombies.
Oh,
I'm trying to see
grenade
if I can kill
launcher.
them all.
Yeah, grenade launcher. That's always an effective use of a grenade launcher too. Shooting
run
it
right
at your feet.
It look, it works.
Yeah, it has
Get out
no
of here.
ill benefits. Either.
I just like going in the danger zones and seeing how long I can live.
Yeah. Well.
There may or may not be an
Uh-oh.
achievement tied
Oh,
to that.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's one thing you'll notice is that with one thing that we notice is that the freaks actually during sieges and with these danger zones actually sort of
Climate,
perform
no.
differently than you'll remember from the first game, even though we haven't really input a whole any changes to them.
You still need to get to a
Where's my
car.
car?
They can get
Oh
over.
my god.
Yeah,
Wait,
watch
where
it.
I'm running.
It's the last time I hand the controller to Chris.
I just like killing zombies.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
get after me for torturing animals, and here he is trying to kill a bunch of humans.
Oh boy, you said that.
Are they?
You
are
said
they,
you said that at live on broadcast.
Are they? Let's go in this building and scavenge.
Yeah, it's only because the truck stopped you that you want to go in this
It seems like a good time to be doing it too.
You know, let's get some stamina back.
Yeah, I'm being chased by
Let's make some noise.
a million zombies,
Hey, new gun.
Oh.
and you're dead.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Seeing how hectic danger zones are, can we bring someone along to help us with searching?
You can.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you can totally. Actually, one thing in the military, would you ask somebody to come with you on a mission?
I think you may have just ended our game.
It
No,
isn't.
we got one more.
It isn't quite as optional as it is for civilians. So they actually it costs a lot less. So it used to cost 100 influence. Now it's much lower than that. So you can more easily bring people with you.
Vince.
So don't
yeah,
kill Vince.
Now that Kilo and Hawks are both gone, you'll notice Vince actually became our CO, and so we're going to have different options available to us in here. It looks like maybe there's a bug right now, but depending on who our CO is and what their traits are and what their specialty is, we're going to have different capabilities available to us.
Yeah. And you don't really. Actually, what was I going to say? You don't necessarily control who the CO is. It's all based on who what their rank is. So you kind of want to if you end up getting a good CO, you want to keep that CO alive.
Do we get a flamethrower in this DLC now?
That incendiary barrage wasn't enough for you,
You say no.
so that was no. We don't have a flamethrower.
The stream that.
Yeah, no, he's going to say no.
Over there, knowing things are going to get out of control.
Yeah. Forums can throttle back.
Yeah.
Throttle back. Ease off the. You blown the transaxle. You're just grinding metal now.
Oh man.
Does fuel serve a purpose now?
Yeah, actually, remember when we were building up those defenses outside the base? Those cost fuel, especially the propane tanks cost fuel. And also, once you built the electric generator, if you want to use any of the abilities that thing has, you have to keep putting fuel in it in order to keep the electricity flowing.
I'm Just Roids wants to know: can you put outposts in danger zones?
You can put outposts on buildings, and so if there's a building that's right next to a danger zone, your outpost will be pretty close to it. But typically, we haven't put buildings like in danger zones. So
those buildings are overtaken.
yeah.
It gets crazy really fast. Unless you're a good player, in which case you can last a little bit longer than Chris does.
That's true.
I'm gonna put a little grave site for everybody you kill.
For Hawks and Kilo.
Yeah. Every time we're on Twitch and you kill one of our characters,
Just make it.
That's gonna be a lot of
random
little
thing in the
graves.
credits. Nobody
Yeah.
knows why there's all these tombstones.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you're-
Scrolling by.
Now you
that would
basically-
actually. That's how we could end up with 40 minutes of credits, like some of those big games.
That's right.
It's just all of the gravestones from all the players that Chris killed.
All the people I lost.
Yeah. It's like 38 seconds of credits for Undead Labs and another hour and a half of gravestones.
Well, the good news is there are other soldiers out here in the world to recruit to join, so...
Yeah, that's true. Let's see if there's any available now.
Are there any benefits of going into the danger zone?
Just feeling like a badass.
Yeah,
champion.
pretty much.
So yes,
I
absolutely.
mean,
then.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's a bad thing,
Oh, reinforcements.
there's
I think they actually got moved to different. Yeah. So it's one of those guys.
danger zones are there to let you know that the city is really, really dangerous, right? And
Yeah.
to be completely honest, we hate invisible walls, and there's
I don't know what happened.
I don't think there's a better way to basically, you have a wall back there that players can't cross, and it happens to be towards the city. Why not make it a really a dangerous place, and it fits with zombie cannon? So it was an all around win. Plus, we get to show a bunch more zombies and make it really feel like it's a totally different feel than the first game too, because you were out there, things were spread out, you had long sight lines. Here, it's much more claustrophobic.
Yeah,
and
you go around a corner and suddenly there's 20 zombies
Yeah,
you didn't
it's
know were there.
It's brown trousers time.
Bring my brown trousers.
We forgot about the latrine.
Yeah. So
And the latrine, by the way, the importance of the latrine is you'll note that when he picked up Vince is actually sick, and he's dealing with some bad results of the fact that we picked up this game in the middle, and they didn't have a latrine for a long time. There's 4 slots in your base where you can build things. And there's actually 6 different things you can build. So you're kind of having to decide, which facilities you're going to build, which facilities you're not going to build. If you decide that you're not going to build the latrine, that's a pretty tempting choice because there's other things you can build there that might be valuable to you. But if you decide not to build the latrine, that's when the E. coli starts to slip into the base, and that
fecal coliform.
Zombie lore is all about our fear of disease, our fear of plague. And you're basically sort of out of the frying pan into the fire if you let one of these other viruses take over.
Will there still be problems at your home base with the survivors becoming scared or arguing with each other that affects the morale?
This is the military. These guys are professionals. So
the answer again is no.
Yeah.
Okay. So since these are military people, are their stats already high?
Yeah, the stats are already high. A lot of them basically come with. You see right here. This guy at his beginning state. He's got shooting 3, fighting 3, some fitness experience, and a zombie attacking his back.
So you can still kind of level them up, though.
Yeah, there's still room to level up, and we're not
absolutely.
not picking their specializations or anything like that. So you still have plenty of flexibility to decide, what kind of person they are.
You need to learn how to use the dodge.
But they,
I don't like to.
but they do start with a bit of an advantage. So because they've been through basic training, they've been through a lot of this stuff. But yeah, the sort of the queue of characters that are waiting to go on walkabouts with you doesn't happen in Lifeline. There's a lot more time pressure. You don't really have to. You basically tell your soldiers to buck up and deal with their personal issues while until the mission's over.
She's still gathering.
Yeah, just a little bit of gathering. She's still
gathering dust.
She's
Nice. I'd really
really
like to impart a sense of urgency to gathering dust. That's good.
Yeah. So again,
So with 5
this is
minutes
a pre-release build.
Anything you guys want to touch on?
Have we said everything?
So I think overall you can expect probably about a quarter of the gameplay from the original game. So,
yeah, the map is
of the
about a quarter of the
landmass.
size.
yeah, landmass,
Quarter of the
buildings, things to do, whole new story. So yeah, there's hours of entertainment sitting there.
Yeah, and again, there's the story itself can go a lot of different ways, and every outcome is legitimate. I mean, we consider the outcomes where somebody dies and something fails to be just as legitimate as the outcomes where something goes perfectly, swimmingly well.
Oh, she doesn't want me to look at her.
So I don't know what's going on with that woman, but so. Basically, we were hoping that people will want to try this multiple times, see all the different ways it can end. We got some pretty dramatic events that you can unlock if you really try. So
That's funny. Chris was just whispering to me, "I don't dodge. I don't dodge," and then he dodged. It's often a useful tool when you're fighting zombies.
Let's go test out our abandonment of missions and see how that works.
The what? Huh?
So just like in the base game, you can choose in a lot of situations whether or not you want to help someone out, and you can leave them behind, just like with the siege. Oh,
Sweet.
Oh, saved it.
So one thing you'll notice, this car didn't flip, luckily, or didn't end up upside down. But if a car ends up upside down, you will lose the inventory that's left inside of there. So we do give you time, however, to run up and kind of interact with the trunk and pull, whatever you can scavenge out of there and get it over to another vehicle before it blows up. So
Yeah. So you could, there's that like okay, which thing from the trunk you could only grab a couple of things, you only have a couple of slots in your inventory. What are you going to save before it explodes?
Wow.
This controller is sticky.
Don't ever loan your car to Chris.
I actually don't have a car. I walk to work.
I wonder why.
What happened to it?
Yeah.
Daisy doesn't let me
Or
drive.
you're not allowed to drive a car.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, do we want to just go kill Vince off to cap this off?
Yeah.
Let's go
Pull it
die.
apart.
You're in the right hands.
Well, I mean, luckily you can't die from car crashes in this game.
It's true.
Yeah.
There is that convenient danger zone.
Where is it? Oh, here's one.
Well, there's probably one there.
Can I climb that?
Yeah, you can. I think you can right there.
I can. Woo. Hello, friends.
Hey, buddies.
Lunchtime.
Oh, here
Ringing
it
the
goes.
dinner bell. You just forearm shiver one of them.
Oh my god.
So you threw your own
Oh.
grenade. Now, do it again. Go out with a blaze of glory. See you later.
Bye, Vince.
Bye. Oh, Vince is dead.
He's seen better days.